Today, guys, we're going to be going over my Invoked Mekk-Knight Blue Eyes deck profile. Now, I haven't done a deck profile recently, and I didn't do the recording on Sunday like I should have done because I was extremely busy with work. I was trying to rest up. Sunday, I did go to locals, but I really didn't have a whole lot of time to get things taken care of because I've just been working and working and working, you know what I mean. Also, if I cough throughout the video, don't mind that. I'm just trying to recover from allergies. They're getting really annoying, but yeah, today, guys, we're going to be going over the deck profile. We are also using the new Sneak Peek Cybernetic Horizon playmat with, of course, I think that's Decode Wizard. I don't know. I can't remember some of the new stuff that came out, but we did do an opening on it, guys, and holy crap. The cards in there are super broken, like the new Danger cards came out, a bunch of new Cybernetic stuff came out, so everybody be ready for a deck view profile that's going to be coming up for Cyber Dragon, so yeah. Also, guys, if you guys do enjoy the video, please let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe as usual. And on that, guys, we're going to be going over the deck profile. I have 2 cards in the mail. I'm getting ordered in. They're Magical Meltdown. I don't have them in the deck, but I should. So, cards that I had to put in to hold it down till I could get those cards is Eater a Million. So be ready for that. Okay, man, I got something stuck on me. So you're going to be running a 2 Blue Eyes White Dragon, because level 8 can go into your rank 8s. It's also good to go into like Spirit, Azure Eyes if you're having a Maiden or White Stone of Ancients or Sage on the field. 2 Blue Eyes Alternative, Popping Monster effect, overlaying into level 8s. Really good card. If he uses the effect to pop it, he can't attack the turn he uses it, but he's still good just to get stuff out of the way. 2 White Stone of Ancients, because it works really good with if it's destroyed since the graveyard, you can basically special a Blue Eyes or a Dragon Spirit of White from your deck to the field. Really, really good at the end phase. The Dragon Spirit's good for banishing spells and traps, but Blue Eyes just comes out as a big heavy hitter. We're running 1 Maiden, very fun card to run. One Maiden, because Maiden's effect, she can basically normal summon if she's attacked, switches to defense, negates the attack, and then goes into basically special summon the Blue Eyes from the deck, so she's kind of a big wall Sage, because Sage can target Maiden, and then Maiden triggers off to go basically special summon 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, which is the reason why I run only 1. I don't run a whole lot of Sage, because if I have like 3 opening hand, I get really annoyed about that, because I'm like, ew. Now for the Mekk-Knight Invoke part, we got double Alistair, searches for Invocation. Good to discard it, targeting a invoked monster and giving it 1,000 attack till the end phase, which I used on one of my friends. I won, let's see, out of the 4 rounds, I won 3, so I'm pretty happy about that. Did actually pretty good, and it's just an all-over good card, because if it's banished, you can use Invocation's effect to target it in the banish zone, add it to your hand, and shuffle Invocation back into the deck, so it kind of recycles 2 Blue Sky. Oh, guys, and the sleeves we're using today, World Championship Qualifier. That's right, this deck was featured in one of the World Championship Qualifiers. Sadly, I didn't get that high, but it was still good. Blue Sky effect, summon, if it's in the same zone. Summon, effect, search for 2 Mekk-Knights. Good for rank 5s. Stuff like that. Double Purple Nightfall, because you can use his effect to where special him from the effect, and then use his effect to banish him and add basically like a Red Moon or a Blue Sky to your hand. In the beginning of your next standby phase, it comes back. 1 Red Moon, because Red Moon's effect is, so you special him in the same column, uses effect to banish a Mekk-Knight monster from your grave, and then if you banish it from your grave, you can target a monster on the field and destroy it. So it's good to use for excuse me, just getting stuff out of the way. Hand traps that I like running, well, there's 3 in here, and then there's 2 Eater a Millions I told you guys about. Triple Ash, basic card, you guys need to run that card. Really, really good. You basically play it to where if your opponent searches for anything like Goki Turbo, which I know like a bunch of people were playing, I was using Ash Blossoms left and right to keep them from getting what they needed. Eater a Millions is extremely good because I can banish a bunch of stuff from my extra deck I don't use, summon him before damage is dealt, before the battle goes through, his effect goes off to where he targets a monster and banishes it. So that is the little, you know, hand trap slash level 1 monster, that's a big beat stick type stuff. Double Invocation, I like this Invocation right here, it's the ultimate rare, I need to get like 2 more of it, but Invocation's good to go summon like Mekaba, Rajin, Purgatrio, basically any of those guys, good for recycling Alistair back into the decks, into your hands, so it's an all-around good card. Nobody really negated that, if I had Magical Meltdown on the field, which I didn't get at the time. I could have played it and then they couldn't stop me from fusion summoning it. Double Melody, I can discard like Whitestone of Ancients, go search, and an end phase ancient effect, so it's good to search for that. Double Return of the Dragon Lords, because it can target a Blue Eyes or an alternative in a grave, special summon it back, so pretty good. 2 Called by Grave, because people are using effects in grave like Goki effects to go search, so I play Called by Grave, keep them from searching, because nobody loves Gokis. 1 Soul Charge, even though you can't attack the turn you use, it's still good to revive some Mekk-Knight stuff or invoke stuff, you know, whatever you guys prefer. 1 Raigeki, because Raigeki is extremely busted in the deck. It's basically kind of like where if your opponent played a Raigeki and somehow they chain with anti-Raigeki, which nobody really runs anymore, then you're kind of screwed, but it's a good card to get your opponent's monsters out of the way. Onto the traps, we're running 3 Solemn Strike, monster effects go off with Goki. It's mainly Goki, Phantom Knight, trying to think of what else somebody played. Pendulum Magician, so I was running that left and right to keep them from doing anything. 3 Fiendish Chain. Fiendish Chain's really busted because my opponent was trying to play an Exodia deck with Exodia Incarnate. Summons it, chain Fiendish Chain, now can't use its effect, and it's basically a 0/0 beat stick, so I did that so much. He didn't like that apparently. 2 of my favorite traps I love in the deck is Double Evenly Matched. You need to run 2 of it because let's say you only have this card in your hand and no other cards on the field, end battle phase, chain Evenly Matched effect. So now they only control 1 card on the field, so it kind of clears their field and keeps your field good. And then Double Trickstar Reincarnation, because with Reincarnation, if they're running Exodia, Goki, and say they have a really, really good hand, you chain beginning of their standby phase, Trickstar Reincarnation, they banish their hand, draw the same amount. It works good mainly in Trickstar Sky Striker, but I just run it because I like to get rid of their hand so they can't really have a good thing. On to the extra deck. We got Double Mekaba, very busted card. I absolutely love Mekaba for one reason only, and that's because of Mekaba's effect. Your opponent activates a monster, spell, or trap, you discard the card of that type to your graveyard, negate it, and banish it. And that's once per turn during either player's turn, I think. I don't know, I haven't run Invokes in a long time, but really fun card to run. Purgatrio is absolutely incredible. You need to at least run 2 because Purgatrio's effect is... Excuse me. Wow, my throat's doing really bad. But, Purgatrio, effect, summon, it can attack all monsters your opponent controls, so that's why I run it. And then I can use Alistair, discard it, make it a 33 attack, and basically plummet over them. 1 Dark Matter, because it can attack twice by detaching a material. 139, because if they play Raigeki, Soul Charge, or any spell card that just does a lot of stupid stuff like Widow Anchor and Engage, Chain, his effect negate it. Cypher Dragon can go into Dark Matter. Cypher can detach, target a monster your opponent controls, gain control of it. It gains 3000 attack, but it just goes back to them during the end phase, so then you could basically like link summon and all that stuff, you know, whatever you guys feel. 1 Acel, because Acel's effect is you can basically remove the top card from your deck, and if it's a monster card, add to your hand, otherwise send it to the grave, so it kind of helps you kind of see what you want. Silver, Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, very good because I ran it to where I summoned it. 3000 defense beat stick, meaning they can't really get over it if they're playing Gokis, so played it. Helped me special summon back Blue Eyes, so I was able to get a good defense going or good offense going. 1 Trish, Trish is good. Runs really good against Exodia, Trickstar, Sky Striker stuff, you know, whatever you guys like to run it in, but it was just a fun card. I only played it once. Link Summoning, you're going to be going into Top Logic Trithbania. Very good card to where if you special summon in a zone it points to, use its effect to banish all other spell and traps on the field, including yours, and your opponent takes 500 for each one, so it's a burn card. I did have a Nightmare Unicorn and a Nightmare Griffin, but I traded those off to get some really good stuff, so I'm going to have to pre-order those, try and take out some extra stuff I don't need. 1 Decode Talker, because connects, gains its attack. You can instead destroy 1 to stop something from going off. Then 1 Goblin, because if I summoned like 2 monsters, I'd go into Goblin, use Goblin, discard, draw 1. Effect, extra normal summon. You kind of get how that goes. It runs pretty good. I only saw it like once in the whole game, but it was worth it. Onto the side deck I'm running, guys. This is just my side deck idea. Double Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit because monster effects are annoying. So they use its effect. I'm like, okay, Ghost Ogre effect, destroy it. So works good. Double Droll and Lockbird because I can switch these out for Ash, and it works good against Exodia if you're drawing so much, or if you're searching with Gokis, you discard Droll and Lock so they can't search the rest of the turn, and that kind of slows them down. Also, guys, if you're running Fiendish Chain in the deck and your opponent summons a Firewall, chain Fiendish Chain, please do that if they're running Gokis, because that card is literally the main engine to get Gokis running. If not, then they're gonna combo off. Double effect failure, because it can target a monster, negate the effect till the end of the turn. Double Mekk-Knight Indigo Eclipse, because, hey look, effect, go into zone, effect, switch over to another zone to special summon another one. Let's see. Double Mind Control, because you can gain control of your opponent's monster and go into Link Summoning. Double Red Reboot, good card to go against, because they're playing a lot of like Mystical Space Typhoon, not Mystical Space, Mirror Forces like Drowning, Quaking. Evenly matched, if they play evenly matched, chain Red Reboot. One Royal, because if your opponent has a really big back row of nothing but traps, you basically want to keep them from doing that. And double Heavy Storm Duster, because it's like it's like Twin Twisters, except you don't discard and you do that during the end phase of their turn. But yeah, all in all, the deck was pretty good. I did run, like I said, I did run a lot of crazy stuff in it that made my opponent kind of question me like, oh, why did you run this? Why did you run that? Well, it's because one, I can. Two, it's a really good effect. And three, nobody really likes it in a way because it's just something that people didn't expect me to play, like, you know, what was it? Trickstar Reincarnation. But yeah, excuse me. All in all, that is of course the deck profile. If you guys do like the deck profile and you guys want to see more deck profiles very similar to this, let me know in the comment section below, because I've been trying to get these uploaded, but I've just been busy working. So anyway guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you guys do, leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more, and on that guys, see you later.